Howdy everybody, welcome once and for all to Jack and the Six Towers. The Six Towers of ocean goodness. I don't know, we'll have to call that something more snappy. Anyway, welcome back to Ocean's Anomalous with Jacktherippa. Okay, so gazing up from down below, we can see, or not down below, from up above, we can see a fair bit of, you know. Oh, damn it, it's raining. Let me turn that off so you can see it better. Yeah, like, I'm actually kind of pleased with how these are starting to turn out. We got our 6 little towers right there, and they're going to all flank around the edges. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's get back onto shaders. Hey, Voidmaster. Hey, Applecat. Hey, Titan Boss. Hey, Faded. Hey, Copperator. Welcome all. Glad to see you here. Okay, so I've more or less started putting stuff up here and there, as you can plainly tell. And I'm thinking, also I love that, I just leap over here in an instant. I'm thinking I'm going to, oh, that reminds me. Let me put that there. I put my stuff up down here yesterday. I invited Hermetic Lock out here. I've been meaning to. So I gave him a little tour of the place last night. Whoa. And so now, we got another member out here happily enjoying his time. Why can't I swim? It won't let me do it. I hate that. That's so pathetic. Like, the actual Trident is just like, whoosh, and then bam. But like, yeah, okay, now I can actually hack. Like the dirty, rotten hacker that I am. That's so weird. Sometimes it rubber bands me like out of nowhere. Is that a settings problem? Did I like mess up something I shouldn't have? I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Hey, Dows. What shaders? This is Complementary Unbound. And with Complementary Unbound, you can alter so many amazing aspects of this. Okay. First and foremost, I want to focus on one. Okay, so I know I've gotten 6 of these going, but I'm thinking I'll do one, do it all the way up, and then go to the next one in sequence. So we got we've sort of more or less got the same basic idea for all of these, but they're they're their own unique flavors, you know? Hey, Hermit, what shaders? Oh, yeah, Complementary Unbound. Your dog's acting weird, okay. Well, I hope they aren't, your dogs aren't gonna, like, get out of hand or whatever, I don't know. I'm not a dog person, so I don't understand dogs, and I don't pretend to. Okay. Now then, let me get my mind in the zone. All right. Let's start with a nice little upper room. Just right there. Here we are. And I will probably be bouncing back to Space Valk 1 a bunch. Hey, Chase. Oh, wow. It's been a while. Hey, Hydracta. Welcome. But yeah, I might be bouncing back and forth to the older, or to Space Valk 1 just to sort of, you know, see what all there is to see. Hey, Orchid Lord. Thank you for subscribing. Or Orchid Cord. Not Orchid Lord. I'm so sorry. 1 out of 5. All right, thank you. See, I remembered to change the little thingy now. I feel professional. I feel prepared. Also, I love that in Complementary Unbound, you can see the sun and the moon, despite the rain. It makes the world feel less dreary and, I don't know, ugly and nasty. So, how has everybody been doing these last few a day and a half, however long it's been? 70, or not 7, What am I talking about? 30-ish hours since I last streamed. Have you all been getting your fill of the Trident hack? Have you all gone zoom up into the stratosphere? Don't get used to it. This will not last. Don't get used to it. Wow. Whoop, there it is. Ow. I love doing that, though. This is easily the funnest exploit in a long time. Like, all the previous exploits are, tee-hee, I have your cords, you're fucked. But, like, this is an unabashedly fun exploit. I mean, yeah, it could probably be used for nefariousness if you really think about it, but, like, this is just good old-fashioned jump around like a squirrel on crack, you know? I'm not worried about that. I like that. I like the fact that squirrel on crack is a valid subgroup of 2B2T player now. Before, it was just people on crack intercrystalling each other. But now it's people running around and jumping around like squirrels on crack. 14 is not a vet that's near. Ooh. Is your dog okay? Yeah, the sunrises and sunsets are amazing. Oh, hey, I'm doing well. Also, World Dominator Alice. Glad to hear it. Using Trident to get as far out. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to take this opportunity to do traveling. The various traveling the various places one would want to travel. Personally, if I were smart, I would probably be thinking about starting an end base. Because this is the fastest and bestest type of exploit for travel you're probably going to get. So if you fly out to 1 million plus in the end, and you make sure to go to, newly generated chunks and stuff, this is probably as good as it's going to get, guys. Like, I'll just be real with you. You will not get a better chance, and it probably won't last. I highly doubt an exploit like this, as everywhere as it is going to stay public. Because it's fucking public at this point, you know? There is no ambiguity about it at this point. Put that here. So yeah, once you've gotten your fill, make sure to get yourself out somewhat safe. Randar! Yeah, exactly. You don't want to get Randar'd. I guess, like, theoretically, you could get Randar'd on 2B2T still. Via, whatever that random block-breaking stuff is. But, like, if you're not out, or if you are out, rather, in new chunks, like, or hell, even if you're not out in new chunks, does it theoretically matter since they, like, patched it? I don't know. I don't fully understand Fit's explanation. God damn. Okay, can I buck? Oh, fuck, I overshot. Okay. It's time to turn down Trident trickery. Max speed. Let's just go all the way down to this. And this. There we go. That's a much more manageable. Like, I don't want to zoom up too high or too fast. Okay. Much better. Anyway, so is there this big, I'm not in new chunks. Obviously I am. But, like, if I were not in new chunks, would there be really this big, compromising of coordinates? Like, I know Munmap and them showed up to, like, every base pretty much that they could last year. But is there really this? Are we still screwed? Like, I don't know. I don't fully understand exactly what Mr. Fit, Mr. Homeless Man with 1 million plus subs, I don't fully get what it was he was getting at. I'll admit, some of the explanation, my eyes glazed over for some of it. Like, I know how some of you guys must feel now. I'm not starting an end base unless I find a dupe around the corner. I don't want to finish. Oh, yeah? I mean, if you can get a friend to base with you, Hydracta, you could always try, tag teaming together. One of you go to the overworld, farm up blocks, and then bring it back to the end base by the other of you pearl loading each other. You know, that always works. Pearl loading is extremely valuable. If you can get a friend to help you, like, sure. And who knows, I may be wrong. The exploit may last a while, so you may be able to just Trident rip through the entire universe. And traveling to and from spawn is not a problem. The stuff, that stuff can save logs and is still being used. Okay. The only thing you have to be concerned about is if you use packet saving mods like replay. Well, see, my replays, though, they don't end up in anyone else's hands, usually. Like, I gave someone a grief one time last year. I was invited to the 5th column grief of the Masons Halloween base. And that made a bunch of Masons really angry, but nothing really came of it. I got a Mason who was really upset at me, and he was like, "You fell off, bro." And I was like, okay. Obviously, they were a little upset that they were no longer capable of conducting their satanic rituals at Halloween, or whatever it is these people do. Okay, let's go Deep Slate tile. I'm mostly going to be using Deep Slate for a lot of these Space Valk 1 tribute type builds, because Deep Slate and the Basalt just look so fucking good together. And then obviously I'm going to be using the woods where I can. Yeah, just move villagers in the end, then you can self-sustain. Yeah, that does work. If you are patient, you could get away with doing that. I don't recommend moving villagers in the end if you have a low attention span. Because you will likely... Oh, and you can't do it AFK. That's the other thing. You cannot go AFK in villager wrangle. You're in no position to start an end base, Alice. I'm sorry. You should give it a thought. Just a passing thought, if nothing else. Because that, in my opinion, is like a good idea right now. If I actually cared, I probably would do it. But right now, nah. I just don't feel like it, you know? Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to put... I'm going to put some sort of a decorative thing around this edge. Yeah, just like that. And then I'm going to waterlog these edges up here. And then have water falling down here. Because, you know, water streams to get up and down are essential in my opinion. Like they can talk when they go around yoinking people's stashes? Yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of the spawn masons are very hypocritical. But then again, this is 2B2T. You know, you're legally allowed to be as hypocritical as you want. I don't think I'll be handing out any replays going forward, though, now that I'm aware that this is a thing that can occur. I wasn't in the habit of doing that. Now I'm going to be like, yeah, no, I'm not giving out anything. Sorry. Perfect. Oh, that just like... You see this? How it's on like the very edge? I love that. It's perfect. It's peak. Did that Mason actually say I fell off? Yes, he did actually say that. He was mad. He was upsetty spaghetti that I was involved with the 5th column in any way, shape, or form. And, like, it's 2B2T. What do you expect? People are going to do stuff. People are going to grief. I hadn't griefed anything in ages. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll go. So I did. And that was the end of it. Oh well. Such is life. Oh shit. That wasn't the right block. Why didn't you middle click, you bitch? There we go. Okay. Now then, what to do in the center part here? Oh, that reminds me. For... What was it? It was the Sky Temple of Autism. That was it. At that build, I used nether brick fences. Oh, I don't have a lot of those, however. I still want to use nether brick fence because it, like, stands out. Or, actually... Instead of nether brick fences, which is kind of annoying to go and get, I kind of want to focus on what I already have. Oh, there's no wall version of this. Damn it. There are stone brick walls. Yeah, I guess this will do for now. Do this and... oh, that's right. I put all my money in my e-chest. Let's go buy some good old lanterns. I'm gonna hang the regular lantern. I don't think I have any, however. I bought a bunch, I remember. I just don't remember where I put them. Ooh. Ooh, maybe I should use blackstone walls. I'll borrow this and we'll see. No, I'm gonna have to go buy them. No way around it, I'm just gonna have to go and buy. I'm going to have to purchase some lanterns. I'm so happy I cleared out all these chests. It's so much nicer in here. Where did you come from? How did you get in here? Guards! Guards! There's a madman in here buying stuff. Okay. Sell lanterns, damn it. That's what you're good for. Although, actually, I should probably be buying glass, too. Because glass is also valuable. I mean, who wants to have to dig up a desert, am I right? Where'd you go? Nope. Nope. Wow, you don't sell glass or lanterns. Ugh, I would kill you if it wouldn't get me killed. Oh, and that reminds me, another project that I need to eventually install in these back wall sections, like probably like right here, since I've got enough space going forward, and then down here as well, because I think this wall segment lines up. Yeah. Damn it. Too fucking fast. Hold on. There we go. This wall segment lines up with this wall segment. So what I could do is put a pit down here that'll kill the golems. Probably like soul campfires or something. And then a mob they will aggro on back behind this wall, and then obviously remove the wall and connect the two segments up so that they will always, when they spawn, because they're spawning on top of these barrels. That's why I slabbed this area off to prevent iron golems from spawning. And then I forgot the barrels are all, and these toolsmith tables as well. These are all valid spawning spaces. So I will remove this wall, and then this wall, and then the two on the opposite side as well, and then make a mob sit there that I know they'll get upset about. And the iron golems will go over there to chase it, only to fall to their deaths. I think that's pretty fair. I think that's pretty heckin' valid. They can just go, "Urgh, zombie," and then die. And then technically I have an iron golem farm on top of, whatever the hell else I got going. Because I don't have an iron golem farm and I need one. But I've been lazy. Really fucking lazy, I won't lie. Whoosh. Love that. Oh, so much fun. Okay. Money. Money, 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 money. Okay. So we've got some glass to work with for later. Repaired my elytra. I got a few lanterns to play with. That'll do for now. Oh my god. Nice. Okay. So for up here, I'm gonna try the stone brick wall. I kind of like that. I wonder how the black stone wall would look, if it would be better. Totally would have you had a bunch of friends who played TBT. I guess. Okay, there we go. I gotta learn how to use it, like, strategically. Why did the Spawn Masons have a beef with the fifth column? So, are you familiar with the IHOP incident? Basically, the accusations are as follows. A Spawn Mason took an underage girl to an IHOP, and then they tried to, I think, or they planned, I don't know what exactly happened. They wanted to. It's really uncertain what exactly occurred. But they wanted to take her somewhere else that wasn't exactly her home, but then they took her home, I think. I don't really know what occurred, and I don't really care, because A, I'm not a Spawn Mason and haven't been for years, so it's not my problem to worry about. And B, I really think that it's not 2B2T business, because it's not on the server, you know? In my opinion, if it ain't on the server, it's really nobody's purview. I get it, it sets a bad precedent, you know, whatever. But, like, if it's not on the server, I really don't care. That's just me. If it's server business, sure. But if it didn't happen on 2B2T, it happened in real life, fuck, man, it ain't my problem. And I know that's kind of irresponsible to say it's not my problem. But, like, I can't go worrying about the entire universe, you know? There are only so many things that I, as a single person, can do. And worrying about the Spawn Masons is very, very low on the priority list. But the main people in the fifth column are of that opinion that they should worry about it. So fine, whatever. If they want to do that, that's up to them. They can use their energies in that manner if they so wish. But me personally, I prefer to conserve my energy to tackle other problems in my life. And there's just, that's my general philosophy about a lot of the world. I don't really care about a lot about what's going on in the world. And that is selfish, I agree. But my energy and my efforts are finite. I am only one person. I can't go worrying about or policing the rest of the universe. I can't do that. I will run myself so ragged, I won't have the ability to do anything that I need to do for me. You know, I'll be so concerned with worrying about other people's problems that I can't concern myself with my own problems. That's kind of like the thing. That's how I view it. So I'm like, yeah, this is bad. You know, it's unfortunate. Don't let people who are bad actors, you know, don't let them propagate. Don't let them prosper, that kind of thing. But at the same time, if I'm not in this or that group, I'm really not worried about this or that group's drama. Drama is more energy depleting than it is anything else. At least to me. Other people thrive on drama. Have you noticed that? There are people out there who go absolutely wild for it. But I'm not that way. I tend to try and stay out of it because it's energy draining to me. It is tiresome. And so I don't find myself caring all that much about the various problems that happen out there in the world. I just can't. I can't devote that energy so needlessly. Oh shit. Oh, I just suddenly realized the building error I made. But yeah, I mean, it's to each their own, you know? You live your life however you wish. I can't stop you. Yeah, it's crazy if the allegation is true, but I don't even know if the allegation's true, so maybe we shouldn't judge so readily without proof. I don't know, man. Okay. And see, that's the other thing, too. People, especially on 2B2T, love to sensationalize what's going on. I mean, if you've watched a single fit video, you know that. So, just the lack of care, just in general, from everyone. Like, the lack of concern to be 100% accurate. It's just kind of silly. I don't know. I don't know how you prove any of this stuff. And well, if it truly did happen, at best, you could maybe try to get the authorities involved. But like, notice how on the internet these days, everybody is judge, jury, and executioner. You know, it's mob justice all the way around. I don't know. I feel like that's going to come back to bite us one day as a society. I don't know how. I don't know when. But I do feel like one day that's going to be a problem. Because we're also trigger happy to go after each other, destroy each other, hurt each other, etc. It's sickening, really. Hey, Glubtubies, welcome. So I don't know, man. You can make andesite walls, yeah. But the andesite and diorite walls, they're not polished. That's the problem. They're just the plain Jane wall, and I don't like it. It doesn't look as good. I want to use the polished versions if and when they make a polished wall of those materials. But it remains to be seen as to whether or not they will. So I don't know. Okay. So what is everybody drinking this evening? I have got me a nice cup of Darjeeling tea. It is fucking delicious. Highly recommend Darjeeling. I find myself drinking it more and more these days. I used to be a health nut. I would drink only green tea, and then I got hooked on Earl Grey, and I was like, well, Earl Grey is pretty good too. And it is. It absolutely is. Okay, good. That's impassable. I like that. And you know, I'm kind of partial to the idea of these being up a block. And being connected to these fences. Like that. Does that look good? Survey says yes. Bottled latte, exactly. I love me some chai and green tea lattes. I love a lot of types of tea, in all honesty. But just a good old plain Jane Darjeeling over ice is pretty decent. I don't know. I'm a Southern American, so like, I'm an iced tea drinker. Have been for decades. Probably will be till I die. Which is unfortunate because I've had both grandfathers on both sides of my family have really terrible kidney stone problems. So apparently excessive tea drinking has a kidney stone link of some kind. But I've never had a kidney stone, so I don't know. And maybe I'll be lucky and never have a kidney stone. I don't know. A gallon for $12? Jesus Christ. Wait. Oh, boxed wine. Okay, I thought you were mentioning a type of tea, Drowse. I was like, oh my god, tea is up to $12 a pop? Are you serious? But no, it's not. It's a wine. Boxed wine. You know, wine, that thing I like to do. Okay. Kind of like how that's shaping up. It's getting there. It's getting there. Hey, Elmo, how's it hanging? It's all right. It's hanging down and slightly to the left, as they say. But who says that? I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't know. Someone says that, I'm sure. And if you don't know what I mean, don't worry about it. You buy a gallon of Arizona for $3. See, now that's more like it. But that's apparently not the same product. Unless you mean like Arizona Spike or hard tea or whatever it is. Or is that the lemonade? Does Arizona iced tea make an alcoholic tea? I know they make an alcoholic lemonade, but I don't know if they make the alcoholic teas. I feel like I look like a goddamn Power Ranger, running around with this glowing gold stuff on my armor. This feels so weird. Good, but weird. Like, I feel like a damn Power Ranger. And then this, because I have Future Client, you know, you can enable the Future Client cape there. So this actually looks like a proper cape on my back as opposed to this. Whoops. As opposed to this cape, which is just a teeny, pathetic little fabric square or rectangle on our backs. I much prefer this look with the elytra. It looks like an actual proper cape. I look like a supervillain or some shit with this armor trim and the cape. It's weird. And then this makes me feel like I'm a Power Ranger. I don't know. Mojang needs to overhaul capes and make them actually cool. Make them good. Make them billow. Make them long. Make it look like I could trip over it and get sucked into the turbine of a jet engine or something. Like in that one movie, The Undercredible. No capes. I don't do capes, darling. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put a light source on top of these just to keep these outer edges safe. Shaders make you feel like something out of a mod pack. Exactly. Oh my god, I saw a mod pack many years ago. It had this really cool, what was it called? It was called Imaginary Armor? Or was it... Fuck, I forget how it was named. I just remember seeing it and going, oh my god, I have to have that. And so when I finally went through the tech tree, because it was a tech tree mod, of course, and I got it, it made me, like, invisible or something crazy. It was something else. It was weird. I took some screenshots of it years ago. I may have to fish those up. When did I play that? Had to have been 2018? No, it could have been before that. I don't know. I don't fucking remember. It was a long time. And yeah. I'm rocking the supervillain look. Well, thank you, Operator. I appreciate that. But yeah, it had this weird, like these energy spikes or these energy fins that were like coming out of my back. It made me look like a snowflake, but it was like, fuck. Now I'm gonna have to like fish up that really old screenshot. It's from like 2018-ish. And speaking of old, and I mean really old, have you all, members, have you all had the chance to see my latest video? To those of you who are not members and are going to have to wait a day or so, don't worry, you will get a really nice look into the distant past. There's a really cool thing that happened. And I found the video of it. Ah, here it is. All right, let me show this on stream. Mod armor. Oh god, okay. Screenshots. So it's 2018-22. Hell yeah. Okay, so it was February from 28. Yeah, from February 2018. I got really like into this mod pack. And this is how it made me look. It was so cool when I got that armor. But like, it was wild. Also old textures, holy shit. That was like 1.10. Crazy stuff though. So yeah, that's how it like makes me feel when I got this stuff on me. Oh. Let's cut that up. Looks like dark skin a little bit. Yeah, yeah. It was not too far off the mark on that. God damn it. My computer is buzzing like crazy. It's how it's placed. I know it is. Okay. All right, so we've got this central area and then water flowing down here. I think I want to go and put... There we go. No, stop buzzing so damn much. Oh my god, I bet y'all can hear it too. I got it up on a box fan so that it can get air up under it now. And I installed that when I had a... yeah, I thought you could hear it. I installed that when I was installing my standing desk. And I was just like, I need some way to keep this thing from overheating and get it, you know, give it the circulation it needs. But there was no underpad for the standing desk. It was all just like, I don't know where they expected you to put your computer. Great desk. I just don't have any alternatives. So like it's on a crappy box fan, and that gives it the access it needs, but it's like really weird. There we go. Jack Takanuva. Am I standing right at the moment? No, I'm sitting down at the moment. I didn't feel like standing today. Standing desk goes hard. Well, it goes hard on my back because, like, as it turns out, standing up stiff for hours on end, it hits my lower back, sadly. I'm getting old. I can feel it. I feel it encroaching on me, bit by bit. How many have I built so far, Ani? I'm working on the first one. I'm going to work on it until it's done, and then I'll switch to the next two. Or the next 4. Or, no. 1 minus 6 is 5. Goddamn. Well, 6 minus 1 is 5. You know what I mean. I'll have 5 more to go. This is just the farthest along one. I've sort of installed these back portions over this way. Like that. You can get a pretty good feel for how high up you are. Or when you're very high up, you can get a feel for how this sort of... the arrangement is going to look. I'm quite proud of it. It's going to be cool. And then hopefully at maybe 3 or 4... Whoops. 3 or 4 levels up, I can, like, install some sort of sky bridge that wraps around. So it goes, I don't know, we may get up 20 or 30 blocks higher than this, and then have a little sort of hub room, and then have it go to the left and to the right, and connect in a hexagonal sort of looking thing. I'm a funny guy getting old, I'm sorry, man. Should you order sushi or Mexican? Ooh, What are you in the mood for, I guess? Are you in the mood for both? Perhaps? Do both? Mix and match? Mexican sushi? Is there such a thing? If there is, would it be edible? I don't know. Toss a coin up in the air and call it. If you can't decide, I certainly can't decide, man. I've already eaten for the night, so I'm not really in a position to think about food. You know how you feel when you've eaten food already and you get more food brought up and you're like, no, I'm full. I don't want to think about food. I do not food. What happened to the plan for the Deep Space Nine floating city in the center? The game happened, that's what. Because if I make that in the center, as cool as this would be, and I talked about this with Herm, it would obstruct the lightning rods. And so if I move these diagonally, you know, back to this corner over here, then these portions will interfere. So, like, it's a no-win situation. So where these are just kind of the best that I can do. Like, I don't want to have to break all 4 of these down and then rebuild them in a corner somewhere. Also, loaded chunks. That's another problem, is the loaded area. You know, you can't even, when you fall down and enable the game, you can't even unload all 9 of these beacons at once because of render distance. So, like, having the lightning strikes and the daylight sensors being appropriately processed by the game, it's in the best interest of the game to have it be in the center or near the center, so that, like, somewhere over in here, or in this upper area in here, I can do all the logic. The main game logic can take place in here, and then maybe in this space up here. And then down in here is nothing but game. You know, rooms and space and all that. I might end up moving this section too, I don't know. So yeah, we'll see about it. We'll have to see. But, like, yeah. It's going good. The Deep Space Nine floating thing in the center would have been really fucking cool. But it's just not going to pan out. I might end up still making it somewhere far off to the sides. We'll see. For now, 6 separate Space Valk 1 inspired towers around the edges are going to be good enough. And then I'm going to make a building on top of here. A building on top of there. That building's done. This building is probably as good as done. And I'm going to make more membership shrines later, so don't worry. Don't forget about the membership, people. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to make that. Make Skibidi Toilet on top. No, we're going to make a Skibidi Toilet reference inside the game. We're not making a Skibidi Toilet reference, like, outside, out in the open. I want the Easter eggs to be in the game and be, like, really difficult to notice. I want the Skibidi Toilet stuff and whatever other ideas I come up with to be, like, more subtle, you know? We've already got the Skibidi Toilet Easter egg planned. But, you know, a giant build, no, it's probably going to be all how I have it. Like, everything on top is going to be its own sort of, you know, otherworldly high-tech ocean type thing. Make a TikTok Riz party inside the secret room. What the fuck? I wouldn't even know how to translate that into Minecraft. Was it going to be inspired by Deep Space 10? Yes, Ani. Yes, it was. Fuck, where'd I put my cutter? What happened to the plan for the Deep Space... Oh, I already read that. Oh, Jack, what are the... What X, Y are you in? Okay. Not answering that, but sure. Here we go. Yeah, this is coming along nicely. I was thinking instead of using quartz, I was going to just use the basalt pillars. Like this. I like the basalt, personally. The polished basalt, especially. I'm going to have to put something under that, however. Deep slate tile. Why not? Is this 2B2T, Mally? I don't know. Do you think it's 2B2T? Because if you do think that, then good. It is. Oops. Yeah, let me jump up. Deep slate is goated, I know. There we go. Hey, wait a sec. That may have been an accident, but that slab there goes hard. Ah, damn it. God damn it. I thought I wanted to free cam. Whoa. That slab there goes hard. Holy shit. Happy little slabs. That's all we have are happy little slabs. Not mistakes. Happy little slabs. Shit. That was a mistake, however. You're up to 5.5 shulkers of eggs. Jesus Christ. Why do you need so many sniffers, dude? They're not that special. You only need a handful. Let's turn on the hackerinos. One builder's 5 tools. That's one builder and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm counting these all. Oh, and 10. The water bucket. I'm counting those all as tools. You have no life and it's funny? Okay. Sure. I believe you. On both accounts. Well, no, not really. I only believe you on one account. I don't believe you on that second one. I guess if you were, like, really in the mood to, like, mess with people, you could probably make a bunch of sniffers and then just, like, scatter them around spawn. I mean, it's not even like that's going to achieve anything. This is the only account you change your name? Oh. Why did you do that? Did you lose access to the others? Weren't you Elmo? Why didn't House make 2 builders 1 tool? It's such an obvious one. Yeah. I feel like House probably couldn't call it that now because it's not 2. It's several people running the server now. There we go. There are at least like 6 or 7 staff members. Have to be. There's no way there isn't. Long story. Oh. Heartless people kill poor sniffers. I know, Titan, I know. They shouldn't. It's not even like the sniffer drops anything, so there's no incentive to kill it. But that's how it is. Some people have no hearts. Okay. Let's get some stone brick up in this bitch. It's a good thing I don't have to worry about Endermen. Unlike in the end, way back when I was making that. Endermen were everywhere, I tell you. Holy moly. Moly holy. Speaking of that TikTok meme from earlier, I could link you the redstone lamp dance floor from your server. Oh, okay. The end is still based? Yeah, it's still based, but like it's annoying having to deal with Enderman. Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing how it works. The redstone lamp dance floor was pretty cool. Whoa. Okay, let's progress upward. What is a good way to sort of enclose this and make this like a room? I kind of want this to be a covered room. Let's go out like this. Whoa! Damn, that's loud. We had a lightning strike, when was that, last? No, it was the Wednesday before last. It was the loudest fucking thing. I was afraid that it had, struck a transformer or something. Oh, piglin heads! Oh, fuck, that's a good point, Tristan. He spells his name I with I-E-Y-E. Not I as in the letter I. So it's not the same Tristan. So don't everybody freak out. Ah, damn it. There we go. Anyway. Oh, yeah. But yes, this lightning strike was like super fucking loud. Loudest strike of lightning in real life I'd ever heard. It was about as loud as that in game. But it was in real life, and it was out. It felt like it was just outside my window. Like I can turn and touch my window, and that's how it felt. It was like right there. Crazy stuff. Mother Nature is PMSing some days. Or so it feels. Okay. Let's get... I'm going to put that there, and then cover that all the way around. And then I want a block to go there and above. Something look... Oh, damn, that's loud. Huh? Oh, damn it, it's caught me again. Okay, so if it's catching you like that, all you have to do is just fly with a real trident, and it should uncatch you. Very weird stuff. I don't know why the server does that sometimes. Oh, this just got struck. I saw the particles on it. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, I_Tristan. Your piglin head time is... You can't get head from a piglin now, unless you already have a charge creeper. Sorry. You know, I need to go ahead and do that, and go ahead and make a quick nether portal, and like get an invisible... Oh, you already got some? Okay. Well, good for you. But yeah, I need to go ahead and shove some charged creepers into the nether. Okay. This area is coming along pretty decently. Damn it. Did I grab it? Right, let's get some polished. And turn half of this into tile. Yeah, that'll do. And then this area out here, I want to sort of turn into a balcony of sorts. Like the smell of thunderstorms? Oh, that's probably ozone you're feeling. Or smelling, sorry. I like the smell of ozone too, but it's bad for you apparently. Half dome with an inverse half dome on top. Maybe. I feel like I've done that a lot. I want this particular one is very square. I kind of want this to just be very square, you know? It's not like circular or rounded like the original Space Valk 1. It's just very its own thing. It's Space Valk 1's bizarre otherworldly cousin, that's it. There. Shit. Oh god. It's a good thing there's no void to fall into. I live Breaking Bad. Ozone is bad? Apparently. It's a strong oxidizer, I believe. So it will burn you if you get a high enough dose of it. There we go. I think I'm gonna make... I think I'm gonna make that, fuck, what am I thinking? There. Let's make some brick stairs. No, stair. And then wrap it around up there. Ah! I'm just so good at this. There we go. I'm from Midwest. You think you're immune? Oh, okay. Ozone is only bad in large quantities, but you'd never get that from smelling the air before a storm. No, I didn't think so. But I have smelled ozone produced from like a night lamp. Or not a night light. I've smelled it from various other electronics, which apparently they can produce that. That's apparently a thing. Ooh. There we go. I don't know if that's enough to, like, hurt you. Like you said, Hydracta, it just... Oh. People have messaged me on Discord. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's how you did it. Interesting. Well, I will get to those messages later. Try to get high on ozone, will you die? I don't think you can get high on it. It's just a strong oxidizing agent. It's not like something that will produce a high. It's not like a lot of organic molecules, because it's not an organic molecule, first of all. Ozone is 3 atoms of oxygen. So don't you know it's really fucking like, you know, hey, give me some of your electrons, Lamau. And then it will just sort of eat your face. Or rather, it will eat whatever chemical you put in contact with it. Ozone is very reactive. It's stable, but it's unstable. Atoms be crazy that way. Time to buy Lockheed Martin stock? What? Israel just attacked Iran? Oh, God. Well. World of Wars and, you know, Worlds of War and 3 or something like that. We did indeed live long enough to see World War III break out. Team Trees, by the way. That was a terrible joke, but I don't take it back. I apologize for nothing. No, but in all seriousness, if Iran decides to retaliate, your ass is about to get drafted. Oh my God. Time to run off and die for Israel. Join the draft. Thank God I'm too old for a draft. Well, maybe. They draft depending on age ranges, but like, depending on the bad, or not the bad, but depending on the nature of the need, rather, they will extend the age upwards. I know they will. Holy war spreading across the galaxy. Maybe? I mean, it's not like we know of other worlds that are currently warring. Never gonna die for any country other than America. Okay. But, like, I don't think that matters. That sentiment, that is. You will die for the country that America sends you to. Effectively. Like, how many young men died for Vietnam? How many young men died for Korea? How many young men have died in other various places? Like, I'm just saying, the threat is a very real one. Old Midwest granddaddies got drafted before they could drink Jack Daniels. Damn. Yeah, but they were young at that time, though. They aren't... Or they're granddaddies now. But, like, that was, you know, different time and different place, different culture, too. We're not the same America as we were at those times, so it's whatever, man. Okay. I want to put a balcony sort of thing up here. If you're ever in a draft, you're headed to the woods, yeah, you may have to. I don't think there are any people, really, who want to be drafted. Like, nobody... Back in the day, if war were declared, you willingly went and signed up. Like, that was just the common sentiment. But nowadays, I don't know, man. There are a lot of people who would be like, hell fucking no. Joe Rogan should have me on his podcast explaining the backdoor lore while saying whoa periodically. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. Hits blunt. Yeah, Joe Rogan would be a really nice place to spin the backdoor lore. Oh, fuck. Wrong block. Yeah, I don't know, man. We don't really have the same sort of attitude. So, like, war is probably not going to... Well, I mean, it may happen whether we like it or not, but I don't think you're going to see people willingly joining. Not in this day and age. Israel's going to Iran, or is going for the Iranian nuclear test sites. Oh, good. Yeah, no, I hope they don't actually have nukes. Iran doesn't need nukes. They wanna make everybody pay, I imagine. Iran is very vindictive. Okay, so that's 8 slabs. Not dying? Yeah, exactly. Don't blame you. You don't want to be another Zog in the machine, do you? And I can't much blame anyone for that. Your friend and I love to snuggle, but it's not gay. Okay, cool. Whatever, Paper Slice. You do you. No judgment here. Okay. Yeah, it's an IRL incursion. Exactly, 8-foot Titan. Exactly. An IRL incursion. Think about it. Think about all the new friends you could kill. Only without... It won't be with diamond swords. It'll be with, whatever the fuck standard issue weapon they give you. Although, judging by the Ukrainian war, I can't exactly say that's a fun time. It's not like a 2B2T incursion where you can say, this is stupid, I'm leaving. You're kind of strapped in for life. Sad part is, it'll be the end of so many people. Oof. Best not to think about that. Here we go. Thank you, Jack420. I appreciate that. He said I'm a legend or something. So I told him thank. Oh, I need to slab 24 slabs, I believe. There we go. Israel griefing Iranian dupe stashes? Yeah, something like that. Certainly feels that way. Why don't they just fight in Fortnite? I know, right? Why not just pick an independent, objective third-party game or something like that to settle your differences? If you get upset and you get tilted, at least you're just raging at the game and you're not, like, literally launching missiles and killing people. I'm wondering if we're not going to have some sort of program or AI or something like that in the far future that just settles people's differences that way. Like, oh, you two don't like each other? Okay. Duke it out in Fortnite. Duke it out in the Thunderdome. You know, that kind of thing. No telling how it'll really go, but, you know. Wouldn't that be freaky? Wouldn't that just be dystopian? So what you're telling me is that known incursion opponent Jared is going to Iran? Oh my god. Ooh, he might be. Ooh, man, that depends on how nasty that war becomes. Right now it's just Israel doing it. No US soldiers apparently. But we'll see. That can change in a heartbeat. Like, holy shit, that can change in such a quick span of time. Jared could unironically be going into a war zone. Jared 2013 could be found in 2013 pieces. They have a ton of active duty plus the reserves. Yeah, that's true. They probably won't immediately go to a draft. But that's entirely dependent upon Iran and how far they take things. Who the hell knows? There'll be no war because nothing ever happens. It's so over. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Daniel Keem. But I'm not going to sit here and say that nothing ever happens because nothing ever happens. 99% of the time, nothing happens. But what if this is that 1%? You know? What if this is the exception and it does in fact happen? And it is in fact not over, it has just begun. I mean, nobody expected Russia to invade Ukraine, but they did. And we still have no resolution on that one. So, shrug. Hell if I know, man. You may come to regret those words one day. Who knows? They've been invading Ukrainian territory since 2014. Yeah, but this is the first... Well, not this, but like in 2022, it was the first time that it became a full-blown, you know, no holds bar, everybody for themselves war. Like, it felt like it was a old news, you know, typical bullshit type of thing, but then it blossomed into a very real conflict. So I don't know, man. I'd be very careful about making predictions these days, just because they have a nasty habit of not coming true, or monkeys pawing themselves into truth. I don't know. Crazy shit. Okay. So, this upper area. I'm thinking I slab some stuff off this way. I don't want to round it out, but I feel like I'm just going to make it round. First Russia invades 2PGT and now Ukraine? Crazy. I mean, that might happen. If it does happen, well, shit. Yeah, this, you know. This war is necessary sometimes. That's unfortunately also true. In this case, it would be over religious ideology. Religious ideology that has turned into a, we want to genocide you into oblivion. And it's on both sides, by the way. No side in this conflict is just or innocent. Like, everybody here is guilty. And that's really kind of the sad nature of it. Like, both sides are not good. And here we are being like, well, I mean, you know, we do have to pick a dog in this fight, sadly. So I don't know. There's no winning. You know, whoever wins, we lose. That kind of thing. Like, nobody is clean and pure as the wind-driven snow. The internet is such an interesting part of this war. It's the first time social media has been involved in a war. Yeah, exactly. Crazy, isn't it? Okay. Trying to think of how I want the staircases. Or if I even want staircases, I might just do water. Water up to the top somewhere, maybe. What I think Saito's opinion is on the war? Probably the typical brain rot leftist stance of death to Israel. I have not yet heard a single leftist take on the war that isn't just basically, yeah, let's just commit genocide. I'm not pro-Israel, don't get me wrong. They are not clean and pure as the wind-driven snow. Nor is Palestine. Like, they're both bad. Nobody wins. So, what do? If you're smart, you stay out of it. Because it's, again, it's like the issue with the spawn masons that I talked about earlier. It ain't my group. I'm not involved. I don't gotta give a shit. And, you know, I think more countries should take that stance in real world affairs. Russia invades Ukraine? It isn't my country. I don't think we should bother getting involved unless we absolutely have to. And I know what you're thinking, but that's how Stalin and Hitler and all these other big bads, you know, that's how they got away with doing so much. And yes, kind of. But, like, you can't police the world. You just can't. Policing the world has led to more trouble than it has solved. So at a certain point, I say leave them alone till it comes to our backyard. And then, unfortunately, you have the Japanese doing a Pearl Harbor on you. Or, in this case, it wouldn't be the Japanese, but you know what I mean. Like, that's how that got started. And, I don't know. There is no fix for this situation. That's the problem. There's no remedy. No, you know, there's no way to stay impartial. Not really. There is no fix. There is no solution, I hate to say. I wish I could give you a good, solid measure of what to do or what not to do. But I don't have that. Nobody has that, really. this is how the real world works. You just do the best you can and hope and pray it pans out. I couldn't tell you otherwise what to expect. Some slabs there. All right, Hakuna Matata, everybody. Yeah, no, there's no Hakuna Matata. That's the thing. Like, there's no way to do that. So, yeah, no, there isn't a way to stay impartial. There isn't a way to have everybody get along and be happy and, like, that's not realistic either. But I don't know what else to, like, to say. That's 12. I wish we could make a wish on a genie or something and wish for world peace. Like, yeah, hippy-dippy world peace and all that, but, like, doesn't world peace kind of sound really nice right about now? I don't know. And see here, wouldn't that be the irony? You wish for world peace, and you get it, and it lasts for 5 minutes, and then somebody inadvertently slights someone else, and then it immediately erupts into a war? Like, don't that just beat all? So, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know how things will pan out. I can't help you. I am not a source, neither for moral guidance nor for, you know, political guidance or anything like that. Current modern world right now, even if it seems like it's war-filled, the least bloody it has ever been in all history. Exactly. We can at least be, I hope, a little bit grateful, and that, you know, in that it has not been as bad as it could be. Human history at other times has proven it has been way worse. And, you know, I have to agree with that. It could be so much worse. So if anything, we have lived in an era of peace. We've gotten to see it. Say what you will about, you know, individual happiness levels. At least we've not been at war up until this point. So I don't know, maybe you all can live long enough to see, or rather to tell your children, you know, what the world was like when it was peaceful. Who knows? I hate sounding pessimistic like that, but there we go. Kashmir region, yeah, that region's been in perpetual violence, perpetual unrest. One, two, three, four, five, 6 more blocks. Oops. Okay. And then for here, probably going to make another staircase that winds its way upward. And then I'll probably put a water elevator in the top there. It's looking good. I'm liking it. These Space Valk replicas are going to go hard. I have a feeling. A good gut feeling. Let's put that here. Just to keep this area safe. We need money for the military-industrial complex. World peace would stop that. Yeah, exactly. But like even then, there's way more going on than just the military-industrial complex. Like, what about all the people who are religious extremists? Like, they'll happily start a fight the second they get the chance. Like, There's no win-win here. Again, if you wished for world peace, it would last maybe 5 minutes. And then it would instantly become the same bullshit we've had. Dick Cheney and Nikki Haley are partying right now. I don't know, man. Blame the video games. It's your go-to. Damn. War endures. Ooh, Judge Holden. Yes. The sad nature of humankind. Didn't Judge Holden claim he was like an angel or something? I know we never really found out what Judge Holden was. But, like, wasn't he trying to pass himself off as, like, the angel of death or some shit? Blood Meridian is a good book? Yeah. I saw Wendigoon's explanation of it last year. I was stoked. Piss. Oh no, it's doing it. Oh, I can't move. Hate that. There we go. But yeah, Wendigoon's explanation of Blood Meridian was really good. I wish he would do more books that way. Pretty sure it's just the incarnation of the devil. Yeah, but I mean, that's probably what he literally is. But I mean what his explanation in story was. Didn't he try to pass himself off as the angel of death or some shit? Utopia is better. Silence, Ani, or I will silence you. Incarnation of the devil or the horseman of war or something like that. Okay. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Now, at this level... At this level here, I want to have... the ceiling. But what to make it out of? I do not know. I love this fly by the seat of my pants building. It just, as things shape up, I get more and more ideas. Things pop into my head and I decide to do this. Decide to do that. That's very dystopian. Aw. Silencing you is dystopian? Well, in that case. Oh, whoops. Only way to fix the Middle East is to replace the Holy Land with a giant Walmart parking lot. Oh, man. I feel like giving everyone in the Middle East something to focus on and fight over is basically the source of the trouble. And until they nuke it or destroy it themselves, like, you're always going to see squabbles, basically. So if the Middle East became uninhabitable for some reason, preferably by Middle Eastern hands, you might actually see there be a measure of peace. Although it will come with a lot of regret and sadness. Sort of like fumbling over a can of food and a bunch of people squabbling over the can, inadvertently drop it and it falls down an endless crevice. And then no one has it. And everybody starves. The end. Not enough Starbucks, McDonald's, or fast food joints. I say we invade them. Yeah, they could use a few of those. Just a few. That way all the hippy-dippy leftists can complain about Starbucks benefiting from genocide even more. United Skibbity toilet forces invade the Earth. God. The Skibbity brain rot is real. Sorry, Lucius Aurelius. You should get yourself checked out, man. You may have a disease. It's called brainworms. Skibbity-itis. Get help. Okay. Put that here. This there. Damn it, I'm out of stairs again. Well, thank you for the love. I appreciate that, whoever's spamming the heart button. Oops. Back here. There. Okay. What now? After watching the compilation of all the episodes, I can't focus anymore. I'm not joking. I literally need to be watching YouTube while I play and Family Guy in school. Damn. That is a very unfortunate state of being that you have inflicted upon yourself. Why would you do this? I am addicted to Skibbity Toilet and cannot focus. I could use a TikTok Riz party in Iran right about now. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, shit. I did it wrong. Doom scrolling. Is that what they call it? Yeah, kinda. If an alien force invaded, yes, we would probably unite. You're right. But the problem with that idea is there isn't any aliens to invade, so that's not happening. At least according to whatever Fermi paradox related stuff that I've been seeing. Aliens are too far away, there's no faster than light travel, etc., etc. Many of you regulars have heard me ramble about that one before. I will avoid boring you to death. God, I'm glad I can watch an hour-plus long thing and do your homework. Yes. Oh man, some people. Oh, they're gonna be in really dire straits when they're older. The internet has ruined people's abilities to concentrate. But then again, so too did TV and video games and real life. And pretty much anything nice or cool or interesting. The thing about Starbucks boycott is Starbucks doesn't even operate in Israel. I mean, apparently it doesn't matter. Profiting from genocide is more or less whatever loose definition people who believe in that garbage want it to be. So, like, you're profiting from genocide by watching YouTube. How? Don't ask questions. Just say it. Just believe it. You know, just hear and believe. Do not think twice. No critical thinking. This is a no critical thinking zone. We are all slaves to the machine. So the moment you start pulling out those facts and logics, we have to discipline you. Shun the non-believer. Shun. Did that show ever end? Charlie the Unicorn? I just suddenly remembered that, like, out of fucking nowhere. Whoops. You were the wrong block. Here we go. Before we go to aliens, we need to focus on anime waifus first. Yeah. Sure. Okay. World powers just haven't developed the right client yet. Yeah. The aliens don't care to mess with us because we're too low tech. We're not up on the latest hack clients. Yeah, that's the problem. Finally, someone who does not support genocide. Okay. I mean, whether you support genocide or not makes no difference. genocide will happen because 99% of peoples and species throughout the whole of human history and well before that have all been wiped out. So whether you like it or not, death is going to occur. And you got to deal with it. Because death ain't going away. Okay. Floor. What do I want the floor to look like? Probably make it out of slabs. Let's make it out of slab. Wood saw win. Table saw Doko. Come on, Mojang, give me a block saw cutter thing. Oh, fucking stupid. I have an axe in my hands. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start it right there. Oh, shit. What is the pattern? What is that pattern gonna be? Bonk. I'm trying to keep the pattern going as it would be, you know, three-dimensionally. Okay, so this is gonna be that. Fuck. There we go. I think I'm super out of the loop. What exactly is the difference between the left and the right? At this point, not a whole hell of a lot. Left-leaning people tend to be more anti-individualist, or anti-individual rather. And right-leaning people tend to be more open to, like, freedom of self-determination. But a lot of the time now, that's really just, like, labels that don't mean a whole lot. It's more about, like, who can grab the most power and who can pull off the most censorship to secure that power. Like, both sides are actually quite bad. And 9 times out of 10, whatever they're telling you they want, it's probably just superficial garbage. They're just telling it to you because that's what you want to hear, not because they're actually, like, legitimately a proponent of it. Some people are actually holding to their ideals. They do actually practice what they preach. But those people are few and far between. Most people are not. Most people, it doesn't matter too much to them. But then there are a lot of diehards who believe stuff, and they believe stuff to such a degree that if you don't believe what they believe, you're the devil. You're the worst thing ever. You're the scum of the earth. And the differences in your beliefs and their beliefs could be minuscule. And they still don't care. You're not exactly in lockstep with them. How dare you? And that's predominantly on the left that believes that, at least for now. When the right gets in power again, however long that takes, the pendulum will just swing back the other way. Because sadly, that's just kind of how it is. The uber authoritarian, oh my god, you're not on my side, therefore you must be evil. Like, those types are everywhere. And that's probably not going to stop anytime soon. Because that's just sadly how humans are. If you're not on me, you're not with me, you're against me. That kind of thought process. And it's a stupid thought process because it will just shut you out from multiple different opinions and different people's, you know, points of view and just all sorts of things. It'll echo chamber you, you know, lock you into that echo chamber. But a lot of these types don't give a shit about that. They want their power. They want uniform belief. You know, they want ideological supremacy. That's really what it boils down to. They want to be the default, de facto thought process in everyone's minds. And that ain't how human nature works. Everybody is different. Everybody's thinking and feeling different things. So you should be surprised that people are different from you. But there are a lot of people out there who are like, surprise Pikachu face, people are different from me? How dare they? And that is a form of entitlement, to believe that everyone should believe the things you do, or think the way you do, or whatever. That is just extreme entitlement. It's childish, petulant behavior. And a lot of people got a lot of growing up to do. Because when you get to be old enough and you are actually an adult, you learn to embrace the differences between people. But a lot of the people who are doing this sort of thing, who believe this sort of thing, are adult children, or they are college children, because colleges have basically become daycares, and they are not open to differing opinions. They don't believe in differing opinions. It's because they haven't been taught to. And yeah, that's just how it unfortunately has fallen. For example, preference over mask mandates during COVID. The abortion rights are both completely different on the spectrum. Yeah, exactly. And instead of saying, okay, your different belief makes you feel this way. All right, how can we best meet in the middle? You know, how can we compromise? It's, God, you're the scum of the earth. You're awful. We got to destroy you. Never mind the fact that, you know, people have a different set of beliefs from you for a reason. Like, I saw the same shit from the Christ fags over 10, 15 years ago. How dare you not believe my religion, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, sorry, everybody's different. It's how it is. You got to deal with that. Got to embrace everybody's differences. To a degree. Within reason. And yeah, no, there are too many people out there who do not believe in the ability for other people to determine their own self-worth and their own desires. And that's really kind of what it boils down to. Do you believe that other people have a right to determine their own interests, or do you not? Because the left predominantly doesn't, and the right, for now, predominantly does. But in 30, 40 years' time, that pendulum will have likely swung backward to the opposite extreme, and the right will be the ones not believing that, and the left will be the ones who do. It's just how it goes. I have seen this song and dance one too many times. I know how it all ends. This is not surprising to me. You're at college, have I seen one of those types? Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of those types. There are plenty of those types everywhere. They are predominantly Zoomers and young college-age people for now, but as those types get older, you know, and they leave college eventually, then they'll be out in the workplace, and they'll be what we call Karens. Because those types of people tend to become Karens, as I've found. Because they are entitled, they are demanding, they want the best for like no effort. And that's extremely childish. They demand you wait on them hand and foot, and they demand your best, but give you their worst. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have covered that up. And that's just a very childish mentality. Now, will those people ever grow out of it? Probably not. Not until they are humbled, and I mean really humbled, by something they cannot overcome. And generally those types of things are either a death in the family, a natural disaster, or losing the things they love. And that does not happen that often. So unfortunately, those types of people tend to never get humbled enough to really, truly reevaluate things. Non-degree student technically, but I see student demonstrations and unions all the time. Yeah. There are so many types who believe they deserve everything in the world, and they will agitate for it as much as possible, but they don't actually want to work for it. And it's sad, but it's the world we live in. So until things change, if things change, I feel like nothing ever changes in this country, and if things do change, it's only the infinite cycle. And yeah, exactly. We've been caught in a stagnance similar to that for a very long time now. It's been this way for decades, since my mother was my age. Hell, since my mother was like you guys' age, and my mother is almost 70. It's been this way for so long, she can't remember a time where it wasn't this way. And it's fucking frightening. But, oh God, Trident fly, you too powerful for me. But again, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if it'll ever stop or if things will change, and I have a nasty feeling that if it does change, if this cycle is broken, it will be for the worse and not for the better. You will want to go back to these days of endless non-change because at least you had, you know, such and such. You at least had medicine or had somewhat access to medicine, or you had friends, or you had the ability to go out and meet people. You had such and such food, a car, the ability to determine your own job, you know, things along those lines. Like, I have a nasty feeling that if things do change, it will be for an extreme worse. It will be a worsening of society, not a bettering. Y'all need Jesus? Oh, dude. It is not that simple. Jesus will not fix this. We'll see how things go, though. At the end of the day, you're just one person. You cannot change the world, so you're just going to have to sit back and watch things unfold. Just as all humans, mostly throughout human history, have had to do. Okay. Well, enough of this depressing topic. Headed to bed soon? Okay. Well, thank you for coming out, Stone. I appreciate it. You have a good sleep. I'm gonna have to get to bed somewhat soon myself. I got an earlier start tomorrow. I hate it how Fridays are that way. All right. So this is the outer facade. I kind of like it. I like the little Aztec diagonal curve there. Let me take off the hacks for a moment so you can see it without that. That's looking good. It's looking good. It's starting to rise up off the ocean. Okay, take care, Hydrocta. Thanks for coming out, man. And yeah, for now, I think I don't want to get too embroiled with more building because I'll build another hour away and I do have to get to bed. I've got to type up some stupid shitty report or something or another. I don't know. Oh, let me very quickly before I do. Let me get a spider eye. In my shader pack, I can check the light levels of where mobs are going to spawn if I have a spider eye in my hand. The magic of a spider eye. Whoa. Okay. Are we safe? Yes, we are. No spawnable spots detected. Although plenty of dark spots down here, but that's not really anything you gotta concern ourselves with. Okay. Now, out to the side here, I kind of want to put like a guardrail. Like maybe up the side. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm liking how this is turning out. It's a dope-ass little build so far. Well, at any rate, yeah. So that's working out pretty good. I'm gonna, do this for the rest of the build up to the build height. I'm hoping to get to the build height at some point. We'll see. Probably gonna go to build height with all 6 of these. Sorry for being a little too depressing there toward the end. But that's how it is, I guess. So yeah, so when I get it up to build height, I'm gonna... Oh wow, that's where it is. Like, that's pretty decent. That's gonna be a really tall looking tower. I think that'll look neat. That'll really look neat with the rest of this. So yeah, take care, everybody. I appreciate you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. Sorry, shorter stream than usual. Thursdays are going to be bad like that until the end of the semester, when I don't have to wake up on Friday mornings at 7 a.m. But yeah, I will give you all a piece of my mind tomorrow evening when we do AM2R for Freeform Friday. So I will catch y'all then. Y'all have a great day. Goodbye.